Hello, I am Mani Malarvannan. In this video, we will look into one of the analytic kit tool, funnel tool. We will see how marketing agencies can use this funnel tool to gain in-depth understanding of their user behavior. In my previous videos, I introduced a funnel tool that give you a very basic understanding of funnel tool and how to use it. In this video, we will get into the in-depth details of using the funnel tool, how to create multiple funnel tools, how to use those tools to gain on your customer behavior. And I'm going to switch between this PowerPoint presentation and also the tool so that you can understand how to use this tool to gain insight. So the one of the main criteria for using this funnel tool is if you are a Web3 marketing company or a website manager for a token launch, you are trying to create a marketing campaign for your initial coin offering or for a NFT token launch, you can use this funnel tool to create how your users are going to use your website or a decentralized application or your mobile application and start interacting with your tool, with your product to finally purchase the NFT token. Say you are running a marketing campaign for 10 days. You can use this tool to create how many users came in on the first day, how many users came in on the second day, so on and so forth. And you can clearly see many in-depth informations about your marketing campaign using this funnel tool. And as you know, you can create however way you organize your digital product. Here, the digital product could be the decentralized application or mobile application or a plain old website. Irrespective of the digital product you are using to measure, you can able to set the steps, however maybe the steps. It could be a three-step process. The first step, people are visiting your website or they are logging into your website. And then the second step could be browsing all the NFT tokens. And then the third step would be purchasing the NFT token, the clicking the buy button and then opening their wallet and initiates the transaction. Finally, the NFT token, they are buying it, that will appear on their wallet. So it could be two-step, three-step, four-step, it doesn't matter. You can customize based on how you want to create the funnel for your application or for your marketing campaign. Some marketing campaigns, you can say that, you know what, I'm going to post multiple uh, social media posting and I want to generate how many users are coming in based on that post, and then how many users are progressing to the second step, and then finally how many users are buying the final NFT token. So all those steps you can create it and you can identify how users are coming in and dropping off from the bucket. So another important thing you can identify using the analytic kit funnel tool is where exactly they are dropping off. See, if you have a four-step process, the first step, there are 100 users are coming in, and then in the second step, there are only 60 users, they are progressing to the second step. And then in the third step, they are progressing only 30%. And then finally, only 10% of the users, they are purchasing the token. So you can able to identify where the maximum drop happens and what was the main reason for the drop off. It could be the browser, or it could be some other issue on your product, digital product that you are analyzing. You can able to pinpoint how many users are coming in and where exactly they are dropping off, and what you can do to fix the issue so that more users will finally finally press the buy button to buy the tokens. So let's go to the tool and explain in more detail how to use this tool. So as I explained in my previous videos, you can create however many steps you want to do. Right now I'm going to use the existing funnel and then I'm going to explain. So if you want to modify the existing funnel, you can do so, or you can create a new funnel. I'll also show that how to create it. In this existing funnel, there are three-step process I have included: page view, auto capture, and page leave. Page leave. All these are events. So the first time they are coming in, you can see how many users came in on the page view, and how many users or came to the auto capture, generated the auto capture event, and then the third, how many people left the website. See, uh, whenever you add a step, say I'm going to add a one more step, wallet login. So in this case, this is the final step, and you can see instantly the wallet login, how many users came in for the page view, and how many users came in for the second auto capture, second event auto capture, how many users generated the auto capture, how many users left the page, and then how many users finally generated the wallet login event. And you can see how much time they took on each of these steps. That's another important uh, data point you can measure from this tool. Say I'll start with a new analytic kit funnel tool so that you can able to understand more rather than using the existing one. So go to this analytics from the left hand menu and then choose the funnel, and then you can just, let's leave the name as it is. You can change if you want, you can just change the name. That will give you more information. So first one, I'm going to choose the page view, and then uh, the second one, I'm going to choose the auto capture, and then the third one, I'm going to use the wallet login. See, this is my funnel right now. And then when I choose all those, on the right hand side, you can see those events are created, however many events that have been logged in analytic tool. It instantly shows in real time how many visitors came in for the first event, how many users generated the second event, how many users generated the third event, and also you can see the time, and also it gives you the baseline information, and then the total number of users entered as a tabular format for you to view. Let me move this up so that you can see at the bottom. So you can able to see the average time, median time, the conversion rate, conversion so far, how many users are converted, how many users dropped off. See, you can see from the first event to the second event, there are 285 visitors dropped off. Only 5 visitors progressed from the first step to second step. And then only 4 visitors, they progressed to the third step, and 1 visitor they dropped off because they did not click the wallet login to log into the wallet and purchasing the token. So another thing I want to show you here is you can, again, as I said, you can add however many steps you want, and also you can add a breakdown. Say for example, if you want to add a browser, you want to see specifically based on the browser, then you can able to see how many users came in. This is the baseline, this is the total users. The first line shows all the total users irrespective of the browser, how many users came in, how many converted. The first step, everybody converted because 100% conversion rate. This is because this is the first step. 290 users came in, and then all of them are converted. And then in the second step, you can see 285 dropped off. So the conversion so far is 1.72%. Out of this 295, only 5 users progressed to the second step. And then from the third step, only 4 users. So that is pretty good compared to the, if you see the percentage, it's a 19% compared to the previous one. So because out of 5 users, 4 users came in and purchased. So that's what it is showing it here. So far the conversion rate. And then you can also see based on the browser, you can see how many users came in, and then how many users went into the second step and the third step based on different browsers. Safari You can see the total entered 266 users came in, and then 0 users converted, and then 0 users converted to the third step, and then the Mozilla. So this is empty. Sometimes if we don't figure out where the users are coming from, then we wouldn't store that information. So that's what it is showing. So one user, whatever browser he or she used, we couldn't figure out. So it was just showing it as 0, and it didn't identify which browser they used. And instead of browser, if you want to add a device, you can do so. Say I want to see whether they used the device type, then it shows desktop, mobile, so 2 different device types. You can able to instantly see how many users came in from the desktop, how many users came in from the mobile application. I'm sorry, mobile platform. And another thing you can do is the device browser version. You can go in depth into the browser version, or if you have a multiple URL set it up for your marketing campaign, then you can use the URL to decide how they came in. See, in my case, multiple users or majority of users came in from the analytickit.com, and then some came from this particular link. So it displays all the URLs that has been used to create it. Again, if you have a multiple marketing campaign, you are creating a URL for Twitter, that is X platform. Now it's called X. So, or if you have a Discord campaign, you are promoting within the Discord channel or Telegram channel. Irrespective of all those, you can create different URL for each one of your marketing campaign, and all those will be displayed it here, and you can able to do an in-depth analysis of how many users are coming in, how long it took for them to convert from the first step to the final step of purchasing your NFT token. And also one more thing I want to show, the conversion window limit. See, this is basically, it tells how long it took for them to convert. Right now it is showing is by default 14 days. That means if somebody started somebody used this, generated the first event page view on January 1st, it takes 14 days, up to 14 days to consider purchasing the wallet login. If you want to change that, you can do so 14 hours. Say you are running a quick marketing campaign for only 14 hours, and you want to see how many users came in within the 14 hours, and then how many they generated the page view, they generated the auto capture, and finally they generated the wallet login. See, this wallet login event is automatically generated if somebody presses the buy button, entering their wallet information from your website. So that means they are really interested and they bought a token from your website. And another thing I want to show here is the step order. See, the step order is basically there are multiple things. You can read it from the help. It's a sequential, means the second step, the step B happens after step A. So that means in this example, auto capture happened after page view. That's what it means. I'll explain the other differences so that you can understand. And then the other option is a strict order. If you say strict order, means step B must have happened directly after step A without any events in between. See, if you say sequential, this means the users came in page view and then they generated some other event, and finally within the 14 hours they clicked the auto capture, so that only those visitors will be calculated on this flow. So that's what it means, sequential. And then if you say any order, that means somebody came in, selected page view, and then they went and did they generated multiple different events, and then finally they clicked wallet login. So that's what this any order means here. Steps can be completed in any sequence. So based on how exactly you want to measure your users that are coming in and using your website and finally purchasing the NFT token for your marketing campaign, you can able to choose the step order based on your criteria. So there is nothing static here. So based on how you want to analyze the marketing campaign, you can able to use this funnel tool to for your advantage to gain insight on your customer behavior. And another thing I want to emphasize here is the time, how much time it takes to convert from one step to another step. So let me show you that. So one of the main thing you can see here is it shows the percentage and then converted. I'm trying to see. Uh, yeah, see, it shows the total conversion rate and then the conversion time also it shows. I'm going to change it to say 90 days. Okay. The 90 days, see, it gives you all the informations for each of the website, for each one of the link. It gives you the time the users took to convert from the first step to second step, from the second step to third step, so on and so forth. I'm going to remove this. See, in this steps, it clearly you can see the first time. Obviously it's not going to measure how much time it took. From the second step onwards, you can see the users, those who came in from the first step to second step, 83 visitors. So they came in within 13 seconds. And then from the second step to third step, it took them 25 seconds. Sometimes if it takes say 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you can see what is going on between the second step and third step and identify if we need to do anything, why the your customers are hesitating to click the buy button. You can able to identify that information, and if there is any issue in your digital product, or if you want to have a pop-up during that time to provide more informations for them to click the buy button, that would definitely help to improve your marketing campaign and making sure that those users are all finally pressing the buy button. So the main purpose of this funnel tool is also to help you to build the community. If we are starting a marketing campaign for to acquire more customer, to build a crypto community, and you can have a start date and end date within this analytic tool. You can identify within that window how many users came in, how many users registered, and what exactly they did during that time. You can able to figure out all the informations using this tool. And another thing is the segmentation. See, by applying the browser, what type of browser they used, or what type of website URL links they used, or what device they used, you can able to segment, as I've shown in the tool. You can able to segment those users and then do in-depth analysis of those users. Say users from a desktop, 60% of the users from the desktop, they purchased the NFT token. Then mobile users, only 10% of the mobile users they purchased, and you can able to identify what is going on the mobile platform. Is there is any issue with the tool, or with your or anything else you need to do to increase the mobile users purchasing. So I also mentioned the time analysis. You can also identify how much time the users are taking from step one to step two to step three, and finally completing the step four or step five. That will ultimately they are buying the token, and that will end in Ethereum blockchain. So I can show you one more time. See here, you can able to identify how much time they took from step one to step two, step two to step three. And if there is 25 second is pretty good. In this case, in the example I am showing, sometimes if we see 10 minutes between second step to third step, the third step is the final step, wallet login. Then you have to see what is going on between those two and try to see if you can able to do anything to reduce the time for them to press the buy button. So if you are a Web3 marketing agency or a Web3 marketing manager, you can use the analytic tool to gain in-depth on your users. And also we combine the Web2 data with the Web3 data so that will give you a full analysis of what exactly they did on your digital product and what tokens they purchased it, and that ends in the Ethereum blockchain. So right now we are supporting only Ethereum blockchain, and we are working on bringing in multiple other blockchains in the near future. But for now, we are starting with the Ethereum. So if you have a token launch for specifically for Ethereum blockchain, definitely this funnel tool would help you to understand more about the customer behavior, and that would help you to gain insight on your customers. So that's pretty much I want to show in this video. And if you have any questions or comments, please let us know. And I'll provide the links to log into the Analytics SaaS platform and start using the funnel tool right away. And right now, you can just log in. If you have the valid email ID, you can register yourself and start using the tool right away to gain more insight about your customers. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. And please subscribe and help us to grow this channel. Thank you. Bye.